What is Umrah? Umrah is a non-compulsory Islamic pilgrimage to Mecca in Saudi Arabia. Unlike Hajj, it can be carried out at any time of the year. The definition of Umrah in Arabic is to visit a popular place, whereas under Sharia it simply means to carry out tawaf around the Kaaba, and sa'i between Safa and Marwa. All of this must be undertaken after committing to ihram, which translates as a sacred state. This must be completed once if traveling by land, and pilgrims must pass a miqat. Those who travel into Saudi Arabia via air have different conditions imposed upon them, and they must observe ihram a single time before entering the perimeter around Mecca. Umrah is considered a lesser pilgrimage, unlike Hajj, which is compulsory as it is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. If Umrah and Hajj are carried out at the same time, then the Umrah will be performed first, with the Hajj being performed second. Umrah is most often undertaken during Hajj or in the last few days of Ramadan. What rituals are performed during Umrah? During Umrah, a pilgrim will carry out a number of rituals that symbolize the lives of Ibrahim and his wife Hajar. When entering Mecca in a state of ihram, a pilgrim must perform the following. Tawaf. This requires the pilgrim to walk around the Kaaba 7 times in an anti-clockwise fashion. Male pilgrims are recommended to carry out the first 4 circles at a quick pace, with the latter 3 done at a more relaxed speed. Sa'i. During this part, pilgrims must walk between the hills of Safa and Marwa 7 times, again at a fast pace. This symbolizes Ibrahim's wife, Hajar, when she was searching for water. During this, Ishmael hit the ground with his foot whilst crying, which resulted in water miraculously appearing. Today this water source is known as the Well of Zamzam. Although it is not mandatory, more pilgrims will drink from this well. Halq/taxa. Halq is a full shave of the head, mainly undertaken by men, at the end of Umrah, whereas taxa is the ritual by which a woman cuts her hair. Both of these rituals symbolize submission to God rather than extolling physical appearances. What is the history of Umrah? In the beginning of Islam there were hostilities between Muslims and the pagans that occupied Mecca. In 628 AD, after being inspired by a dream, Muhammad and his followers attempted to enter Mecca. However, a tribe refused to let them pass. Despite peacefully explaining the reasons for why he and his followers wanted to enter Mecca, they were still refused entry. Refusing to use violence, Muhammad used diplomacy to sign an agreement that allowed him and his followers 3-day access to the holy site, in addition to agreeing to end hostilities for a period of 10 years. In 629 AD the first conquest of Mecca took place, which consisted of Muhammad and 2,000 of his followers performing a ritual that would later become known as Umrah. After this 3-day ritual had ended, the people of Mecca who had fought and persecuted Muslims were afraid of revenge. However, Muhammad decided against retribution and instead forgave them for their acts. It was agreed that there would be peace so long as Muslims were allowed into the area to perform both Umrah and Hajj. If you are interested in Umrah tours, then please visit the link in the description.